Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Jaswinder. Would you like to pay for a reading? Do you want to check out the prices? You can go to the description box to take a look at those. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry. That's the last time. Hopefully. Hello, Demetrius. Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to clear that up so that my voice will sound normal and not so stuffy. And I would pause or I would mute the sound, but I guess I should do that, shouldn't I? Should just mute the sound. Welcome to the channel, by the way. How are you? It's good to see you. I mean, I don't know that we've ever met, but it's good to see you nonetheless.
Oh, yeah, you're good. No, I know I accidentally left them there because I didn't everywhere.
Cool. Super cool. Did you want to order a reading? I can do a pendulum swing. Those are scarily on point. Of course, they haven't been independently verified, but I do trust and believe that just via my own intuition that they're pretty accurate. Oh, you're in Greece. Well, thank you for joining me from across the seas. It must be pretty late over there. I wonder what hour it is. Probably middle of the night. You must be like, what, 9 hours or well, maybe 10 or 11 hours ahead of us? Maybe like 13. Did you have a question? Ah, 1:10 a.m. That's not too bad. That's, yeah, about 8 hours ahead. Okay, so that's close. No, I'm sorry. That's not 8 hours ahead. That's 10. I'll go ahead. Yeah. So that's an outfit. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully somebody will come along and order a reading for you to listen to pretty soon. So you're enjoying a pretty peaceful evening. You guys haven't had any natural disasters or anything lately, have you? I feel like we're like in the middle of some kind of pseudo apocalypse of some sort. And Greece usually seems to get, hit pretty hard by when we're in the middle of this kind of thing. So no, I don't. Oh, okay. No earthquakes or volcanic eruptions or anything over there? India and China just got hit by like another. Oh, you had some burning forest. Okay, so you have some fires, some forest fires. Okay. Hey, Demetrius, just for fun, if you wanted to ask a question, I could answer it for you for free, and you could decide whether or not the information is useful enough to order a reading next time. Since you're a new subscriber, I can go ahead and answer one of your questions for free. Okay, you are a Libra and you want to know if you'll go to a job for winter. Okay, all right. So you want to know if by the winter time you'll have a job. Well, I'll pull some tarot or draw some tarot cards, but I'll let you know right now that we'll find out pretty quickly. The fastest route to finding out is the pendulum. So we will go ahead and grab that and see. Get that out and bring it in and put it up so you can see how this is going to go down. Okay. So, will Demetrius find a job by winter? Yes. Congratulations, Demetrius. You are gonna find a job by winter. So, there you have it. Excellent. Superb, superb, super, as they would say in France. The opposite of bof. Is super. Yeah. Bof. I think I might start doing just like random reads for celebrities or something. Just to, I don't know, get the ball rolling. What do you do for work, Demetrius? You're a mechanical engineer, but you quit your job. Okay. Cool. You retired? Oh, hi. Okay. Let me check. Let me check on that. Gwendolyn. Let me see. Oh, okay, I do see your donation. What is your question? So you retired, Demetrius? I have time to hear a little bit of your story while we wait for Brendan's question. The burning question. Let's see. I'm sorry to hear that, Demetrius. Gwendolyn? What is your question? Maybe she got busy. It's a little bit weird. I did get her donation. I don't know. Did you want a private reading? Gwen? Dolan? Maybe her computer ran out of battery or something. Whenever you're ready, Gwendolyn. Oh no. Oh, that's so weird. Oh no, yeah, no, she. Okay, that's a interesting question. I mean, makes sense. It would be great if we all had the right expectations in life. So let's see. If you think of anything you can ask a pendulum, you can let me know. I really like these things. I think they get down to the heart of the matter quite often, a lot faster than anything else, any other tool in the tarot toolbox. So let's take a look and see. Take a look, see. What can or should you expect? Good, bad, ugly, long term, short term, committed, not so much, playing games, serious, something along those lines, right? Okay, let's see. I'm going to use this Radiant Tarot here. I just opened this up. So let's have a look. If I were to take one of these paintings out, which one do you think it should be? Do you think that's better? Or do you think this one? I'm so sorry if you're a little bit crunched for time. I kind of like this one because it seems like there's kind of a bit of a nice contrast. Right? Yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. Maybe put it up for it now. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Okay, so we're gonna see what pendulum expect from Virgo. Is it serious? Does it have really good potential? What's going on here? Let's look this over. I think right off the cuff, I'm able to intuit that there's a spark. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Hopefully a mutual one. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm going to leave these cards in here. To me, they represent like universal energies. This would be like a male universal energy, and this would be like a female. Like if the whole of the collective could represent itself in a single individual, it would be represented by those cards. All right. Tarot, please let us know what it is we should know about Gwendolyn's query. Okay, something right off the bat. I don't like that. That card keeps coming out. I don't think it's. I feel like it's just laziness at this point on the part of the cards, lack of imagination. Here we go. Knight of Cups. Well, I do see you guys are off to a good start. There seems to be some sort of a foundation, even though this is something new. The Knight of Cups represents subconscious energy. So there had to have been something. I don't know if you guys were friends first or if you knew this person for a while or not, but okay, you just met. Whoa. I don't know. I feel like there's some kind of history that you may not be aware of, because if you had just met, it would be more of a Page of Cups energy. But since it's a Knight of Cups, it represents some kind of like subconscious or repressed emotions on either yours or their part. And if it's not on yours, I guess it's on theirs. We can. Okay, excuse me just a second. Maybe we could pull some Uno cards to see, like, if they might have known of you without you really knowing of them, maybe? I'm just gonna grab a couple of Uno cards to see how new is this for you versus how new it is for them. Oh, you met on a. Okay. Okay. Yeah, as I suspected. 1 out of 10, they got a 9. For you, how long have you known or been aware of this person? You got a 1. Well, yeah, this is new for you, but it's not for them. I don't know how or why, but but maybe we'll just move past that. But yeah, there's definitely some subconscious energy here, and it is positive. It is. Let's see if I can tap into it a little bit. I haven't really tried to do much channeling. I usually just go read the cards at face value, but let me see if I can do any of that. And forgive me if I sound super stuffy. Yeah, so this Knight of Cups here. Well, I can clarify it. That's probably going to help a lot, right? Nine of Wands, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, this is a passionate start here, that's for certain. Oh, let's see. Wow. Well, so far, what I can tell you is you are off to a good start. This is strong magnetic attraction type chemistry for alchemy or interconnectedness. It seems like there's like a natural draw towards the person. Okay, so this is where you guys are starting, and that's a pretty good place for a relationship to start off at. Now let's see where is it heading. So this Knight of Cups could be that perhaps he hasn't had a chance to really express how he feels, maybe, and he's just kind of like suppressing it a lot, maybe. It's like a card of like suppression. Well, all the Knights are. If you're doing like a love reading, it's like this. It's very subconscious. Like what lies beneath, sort of. Okay. But what can you expect? Apart from there being a very genuine attraction and lots of, lots of sparks, that's for sure. What else is there? Oh, wow. A lot of universal energy with the moon card. More suppression, tons of it, actually. This person has been suppressing their feelings for a while. I don't know how, if you just met, but they have. But it looks like it's surfacing. And there's a lot of juxtaposition here, too. I mean, there's the exact same sun and moon imagery in both of these cards, so it's possible this could be some sort of twin flame energy. I don't know if this is exactly your twin flame or something very close to it, because I'm going to tell you I'm not exactly an expert on it. But we could ask the pendulum. We could see. Is this twin flame energy? Let's see. Is this pendulum's twin flame? Okay, now this is like really pretty important. Kind of like a yes, maybe. It's like a maybe, but leaning more towards yes rather than no. So, yeah, that's like a solid maybe yes. Maybe so. That's like exactly what a maybe so would look like. Oh. Okay, let's get a couple cards for the outcome. Let me see. Let me ask here. What is going to happen in this connection? let's start with near future, like, coming weeks and months, and then, further past that. Okay, so the Fool card here, you're going to start a journey together. There is going to be a lot of fighting. You're going to have some barriers to this. You have Queen of Pentacles. There could be a possible third party. And then the Four of Swords. You might end up... it might end up being broken off because of... Or maybe not. Or you could... There's an alternative ending, which is potentially marriage. But I feel like that's probably... Is this the trajectory for if this third party comes along and he gets involved with that? I don't know. Because something here doesn't quite go too well. But then in the end, you have a very happy card. And it doesn't seem to be linked to this. Let me see. Is this Queen of Pentacles a third party? Do you have any females with a strong Earth's energy in your chart? Okay. So this is like... is that who this is then? Is this her mother's energy? Is that why the Queen of Pentacles is here? It looks like another completely solid maybe. This isn't a yes or a no. Okay. Is this a third party? Let's just start there. Is this some kind of a third party that maybe there's some sort of a guy's potentially injects himself into the relationship? Okay, so it's looking like it is just some kind of a third party, but it's unclear at the moment whether or not it's someone that you know. Will it be whether secretly or overtly somebody that she already knows? Yes or no? No. Okay. So at some point, after maybe about 5 weeks or 5 months, something having to do with the number 5, hopefully it's not 5 days. But because if it's 5 days, forget it, Gwen. Move on. But if it's weeks or months, or heck, best case scenario, years, at some point, someone's going to come along and figure out some kind of a way to, I guess, like steal the thunder of this relationship. And it looks like they're going to be successful for a time. Maybe they'll be successful for about 4 weeks or 4 days or 4 months. And then after that, yeah, the Ace of Swords here with the Four of Swords, meaning it's going to come to a close, it's going to end. I have a feeling this is more than likely going to be somebody who's disguising themselves. Like, it could be someone that your person knows already, or at least knows of, but they're going to present themselves as somebody totally new and different. And alluring and exciting, but really it's just going to be a bunch of same old crap like bips and bops and voodoo and hoodoo and just whacked out crap. And it's somehow going to work, but only temporarily, and then it's going to end. And after that, if you don't break up, you'll end up getting married, and if you do break up, you'll end up getting back together. But that's what I see so far, Gwendolyn. That's what you can expect. I hope that helps. Yeah, that's what the future holds here. Yeah. Maybe you can get out in front of it. I don't know how, but it looks basically like somebody's going to fire a shot. Let's just put it this way. This connection might not be entirely bulletproof, but maybe your person will be wearing like a bulletproof vest. And they're going to get hit, but it's not like going to totally penetrate. Like it won't kill the connection completely. It'll just be like, man down kind of thing. And then, pops back up after, some recovery time. And if you can handle that with ease, then you'll probably be okay. But that's the near future. That's like next 2 to 6 months. Or weeks. If it's weeks, I feel like it's going to be worse than if it's months. Well, we can just ask, right? I mean, we're here. Let's ask the pendulum. Is this weeks or months? Let's start. Is this going to happen within the next 5 to 6 weeks? Is Taurus the truth? And it's kind of like a very timid yes. Yeah, it's the next 5 to 6 weeks. Here's what you can do, Gwendolyn. If you want to beat the system, if you want to beat the algorithm, this is my best advice to you. Break it off. But pretend like you haven't. Put the name out there, put the sign out there, ask tons of questions. Oh my God, my person, is this going to happen? Oh, I'm so in love. When are we going to be married? Oh, when do we set the date? When's our next, romantic dinner or whatever? And just plaster it all over every form of media that you can find. And this person, whoever it is, will pop up. This person will pop up like a weed. And then you'll know who it is, but you won't be attached to the situation at all. You'll have complete equanimity. So it'll blow over. And then once it does, you get back to it. So it's almost like an inoculation. It's almost like you're vaccinating the relationship. It's like, oh, okay, well, we already know this is going to happen, so let's let it happen. Go get the shot. Take the shot. Take the vaccine. Deal with the shit. And then move on. But don't get too attached. Have like be like as cool as a cucumber. Like, hey, Sarah, whatever will be. I don't give a fuck. And then that way you're not emotionally invested. You don't feel betrayed. And then you don't have it's like a false start. Right? Except it's planned that way. So you're gonna have to strategize. You gotta take a page from their book. Because they do have one. There is a playbook out there. And it's not just game theory. And it's not just end game. It's I'm not gonna say anymore, but it's a thing. So that's my best advice to you. Give it a false start. Let this person pop up out of the woodwork. Let it run its course. Vaccinate the relationship. And then go for real from there. And this will be in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So that's like month and a half. But act as though everything is as it would be otherwise. Because if you don't, then it won't happen. It'll just be like delaying it. So that's your reading, Gwendolyn. I hope that was helpful. Did it resonate? It might be hard for you to tell if it did or not because you just met this person. I hope you understood that advice because I guarantee if you go to any other reader, you ain't gonna hear anything like that. So you came to the right spot. And good luck. Oh, it does? That's wonderful. All right. Well, that was your reading. Hope it helped. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody want to ask a free yes or no question? Or we can just keep the ball rolling with those free yes no questions. Otherwise, maybe I'll just go quickly through some signs. I'm not going to go like super in depth or anything like that. I'm just going to keep the energies flowing. So if somebody comes in, they can ask and whatever. All right, let's start with Capricorn. I say this all the time, but I don't start with Pisces, I start with Capricorn. So let's just do a general read for our Cappies out there. What's going on? Capmasters, Cappies, Kappa, jumps Jeep, 2 feet. Meat lumps, or you know who you are, okay? And I feel like you should probably ask a question pretty soon, if you haven't already. Anyway, let's see what's up with our Kappas. Oh, magician, please do not start doing witchcraft. Why? Because you have the temperance card here along with that magician. So your advice is you're going to think that doing some magic's a good idea. It's not. It's no. It's a no from me. Let's see how that's going to end up. Let's see if they just start doing all this magic. What the hell's going to happen? Let's take a look. How does this end for Capricorn? Not well, Capricorn. Not well. Don't do it. You're a smart person. Judgment in the reverse. Page of Wands. Okay. And then Ten of Swords. You're going to end up somehow triggering somebody who's like going to snap and then like bulldoze over your whole fucking life. So don't do it. It doesn't end well. Now let's go on to our Aquarius. Aquarius people. As deep as the ocean and the fishes and the sea, what is in store for our merfolk out there? Our Aquas, our Ariels, and King Tritons. What's up in the Atlantis world? Let's take a look. Because that's real. I totally believe in it. So there's lots of stuff under there. There's the Titanic, that's under there. Some anyway, here we have 7 of Wands. You're feeling super defensive and at the same time exhausted, but you're still gonna keep on keeping on. You're gonna put up a brave face to someone who you want something from. You want something from this person and you're going to approach them like you're the best thing that ever entered into their life, and you're going to try to walk away with what is this? My 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. What is this? 5 of Swords. I think you're going to try to gain the upper hand in a connection. Emperor. You might be trying to fill some kind of a power vacuum. Yeah, I think you perceive that there's that, and or maybe the mention of the Titanic was brought up because it's kind of like this going down with the ship type of energy. It's like everywhere you look, there's just like power vacuum after power vacuum after power vacuum, and you're doing your best to try to fill all the holes, but it's like the iceberg that popped up out of nowhere that sank the Titanic, which was an unsinkable ship. And it's going to go down one way or the other, but you're resolved to just stay on it regardless because you're like, no, I invested so much into this, I'm never going to give up on it, even if, it's the end of me. It might be. I don't know. Is it? Let's see. Well, Justice in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles, Moon. I suppose it's still to be determined, but it looks like after a very prolonged battle involving a lot of different major types of energies and perhaps various attempts at different routes and reroutes, you finally do decide to walk away from this, but it looks like it's not for probably another year or 2 to come. And you might even give this a completely brand new second attempt. Like, kind of like when a business goes bankrupt and you restructure and you reorganize and you rebrand and then you reopen. But even that one, within an even shorter amount of time than you walked away from this one, you end up walking away from that one. So it's almost like you have all of this passion and energy, but you're just putting it in the wrong places. Because maybe you just kind of stuck in this like the grass is greener on the other side mentality. But I mean, whenever anyone ever uses that expression that the grass is greener on the other side, it's never true, you know? Like, it's not that it's never true. It's just that whenever anyone brings it up, it's never true. Maybe the grass is greener sometimes. But for some reason, whenever it actually is, nobody uses that expression. Like, hey, I thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it was. You know? It's always, I thought the grass was greener on the other side, but it wasn't. So, it was actually greener right here on this side of things. But it seems like it's going to take you a while before you reach that conclusion. It's like you're not going to give up, let up, or let go at all of this, even if it kills you. And I'm not saying that it will, but it has. Anyway, I'm going to move on. But Aquarius, this is extremely intense energy. This is like scorpionic style crap, but that's just what I see. Tons of power vacuums, failed attempts, lots of loss, but also tons of thievery. But right off the cuff here, past that Seven of Wands, is the Four of Swords, like saying, hey, you can save yourself a heck of a lot of trouble, time, and energy if you just, give it a rest. But I understand when you're already like setting your course for a certain point in time and space, and you're headed towards that. Sometimes you don't even know how to get back. You just keep going because that's just what you plan to do. So that's just what you're going to do. And I hope that it works out well. But it does look like in the end you do walk away from it. But it's, yeah. All right, so Aquarius, that's what we have for you. Hi, Aqua Mystic. Did that resonate at all for you? Are you an Aquarius? I'm guessing you're an Aquarius because of your name, but I don't know. I mean, it's just a wild guess. Did any of it make sense to you? Let's see, that was at 4:02, and it's now. Okay, well, you came in the chat about 5 minutes ago. So, I don't know. That reading might have been for you. I'm sorry if I sound super stuffy, by the way. It's been an ongoing battle of my own that I will also never give up on. So, we'll see how this one goes, even though I already know. But, all right, well, I guess we're going to move on to our Pisces people. So, let's see. What's going on with our pescatarians, our Pisces people, our fishies that swim in that big blue sea? Oh, okay, cool card. Oh, you're off on a new journey, new start, new beginning, blank slate. Oh, Emperor card. Okay. It's the same cards that just popped up for players. Well, you've started something new, and it looks like it's going pretty well, at least well enough for you to stick around for quite some time. The Four of Pentacles is definitely a card of staying power. You don't look like you're going to go anywhere for a while. And this is something you just started, something brand new. But it's kind of like so far so good. Let's see what else we got here. If this isn't you, you're dealing with somebody very powerful. The Emperor card is the most powerful card in the entire deck. So, Queen of Pentacles. This could be people that you know or work for or are close to you somehow. But it looks like they're going to be central to something. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords to the Seven of Cups, or the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is something regarding love. So, I know I saw the Seven of Cups, but it's not now. Looks like if this is some kind of a new relationship or something, and I'm basing that off of all the cups present here, I'm gonna guess you're the Queen of Cups here because this is the Pisces reading. And the Seven of Swords came out with the Seven of Cups. So I think if this is a new relationship, I'm basing that off of this full card with the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. This is something that just barely got off the ground. It's in its infancy. It's in its beginning stages. It's took its first steps. Okay. And it's almost like this energy of someone wanting to nip it in the bud. Like, just squash it, quash it, before it becomes a thing. I'm basing that off of the Seven of Swords with Seven of Cups. Someone is going to try to do this by causing a lot of confusion, maybe using the crowding out strategy where they just kind of, well, crowd you out. How do they do that? Producing competition, strife, anything that would cause a lot of distractions, delays, and blocks between you and your person. I mean, what I'm picturing here is like target practice when you're like training for some type of, I don't know what they call it, but it's like when you're in that room where like those pop-up people come up and they're like those like cardboard pop-up things, and it's like, oh, you gotta shoot the perpetrator, but you know, don't shoot the mom and the kid, and don't shoot the grandma trying to cross the road, and oh no, but shoot the robber, shoot the this, like kind of like whack-a-mole, but like on steroids. Yes, so that's, this person can't be doing that by themselves though, because that takes a lot of manpower. Oh, this is where the community theater, like the illusion type thing, where the community theater actors are gonna emerge like those puppet characters, crowd out you and a person and just create like this drowning in a sea of possibilities effect where you get to get caught up in what's in kind of weird world where you feel like you're the center of the universe for a minute, and then after you've completely forgotten who you are and what the hell you're doing, who you're interested in, then it all just sort of dissipates and you're kind of left like wondering what the hell just happened and why am I still alive? Kind of thing. There's no way that this King of Pentacles could do this by themselves. That's impossible. However, that is the person linked to you from that end of things. So that's your inroad to this team of what I like to call crackheads, but they call themselves social engineers. I call them losers. They call themselves something. They call themselves something else. But anyway, It looks like in the end, though, you're going to be successful because this Ten of Cups emerges after this failed, sad attempt at causing confusion and disillusion. Anyway, have fun with that. Try not to get too caught up in it. And now we're going to move on to Aries. That was wonderful, Pisces. I hope that resonated. Or actually, I hope it doesn't resonate. I don't know what I'm talking about. I really hope that it doesn't. Like, maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know. So let's move on now to the Aries people. Give me just a moment. I really have to blow my nose. Like, I feel like I sound so not right. So just hold on a second. I'm just gonna mute this for a minute. Okay. Thank you. That was a brief introduction. I don't know that it did any good at all, but I feel like I sound the same. Maybe slightly better. Okay, let's keep on keeping on. Aries. Team Aries. What do we have in store for you in the cards today? Tarot, please tell us. What can any Aries out there watching this expect? Okay, we got the Hangman in the reverse. Something you've been waiting for quite some time might finally come to fruition, Aries. Hangman in reverse, meaning you've been waiting, hoping, wishing, praying for this to come along or happen or occur or get off the ground for quite some time now. And it looks like, woohoo, it finally will. What is it, though? Let's see. Be careful what you wish for. So hopefully that's not the case, but let's find out. So far, so good. Off to a good start. Okay, Two of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay, it looks... You know what? I'm going to really call this one like I see it. If you've been experiencing... I always wish to find a better word for this, but I just can't find a better word for it. There's only one that describes this, and it's cock blocking, okay? If you, I mean, come on, what else? How else can you read the Knight of Wands with the Two of Swords? That's what this is. But it looks like it's going to clear up because the Hangman's in reverse. But the Chariot is also in the reverse. So it's not quite an all systems go type of deal here, but there you do have Six of Swords, which does mean positive movement forward, even though you won't be like racing towards the finish line. And the High Priestess. Yeah, so follow your intuition. This is a pretty good reading, Aries. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is a pretty good read here. You got some stagnant energies to start off with, but it looks like they're clearing up. And even though, you know, you don't want to count all your eggs before they hatch, you can still count on some progress being made here. But you still have to take care, pay extra attention to the details, and cross all the I's and dot all the T's, and then you'll arrive at your final destination, which is going to be somewhere that you envision being the best place for you. So it all looks pretty positive. This is a good reading. I don't have anything bad to say about this. That's great. Just, yeah, that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Nice. Good job. Good job, Aries. That's a wonderful read. Okay, now we're moving on to our Taurus people. What is going on out there with our Taurians? Our homebodies. This pandemic probably is affecting you and the Cancers least of all signs, isn't it? Possibly the Pisces too. The Pisces, the Taurians, and Cancerians probably are not feeling hard hit at all by any of this stay-at-home crap that's been ongoing for 2 years now. So let's see if you've turned things into an oasis or if you're starting to lose your mind. Because there's only two ways that kind of thing goes. It's you either have transformed your home into some magnificent otherworldly sanctuary type retreat, or you're like pulling your hair out, going crazy, and like about to go shoot a neighbor. So let's see which route you took, Taurus. What's going up here? Oh, 10 of Cups. You went the right route. Okay. You chose wisely. Okay. You chose turn home into sanctuary, ignore neighbors. Good for you. That was the right decision. Oh, but be careful, beware. You got a 7 of Cups trying to rear its ugly head. But 8 of Pentacles would suggest that if you keep abreast of that situation, you can avoid a very much unwanted and unwarranted energetic interference of some sort. Yeah, it looks like somebody's going to try to come sweep you off your feet, but I mean, the 10 of Cups here with the 8 of Pentacles means you're in some kind of a relationship that you are happy with. It is working, there is love, and it's fully functional. It's not like some dysfunctional crap that nobody can stand. I mean, it's by all intents and purposes exactly what people envision when they are single and looking towards the future and asking themselves what they want in a partner. It's almost like you found all of that and you have it. But the question here is, are you going to ruin it by getting disillusioned and falling for somebody who tries to pop in from out of the woodwork with this passionate offer that teams with chemistry, however, comes at a cost, which is whatever this is here that you've already laid some pretty heavy-duty groundwork for. So my advice to you is keep your eyes open and listen closely to whatever is around you to see who or what this might be so you can avoid it before you get too sucked in by it. And that's my advice for you, Taurus. Now we're going to move on to our Geminis. Jimmy's. What's going on? What's going on with our Geminis? Who are like basically like twin flames to themselves. You guys are in and of your own self, like your own twin flame, aren't you? So, it's like you don't need anyone because you complete yourself. Let's see what's going on with you. After I get back to being able to breathe. Okay. Let's see what's going on with our Geminis. Alright, something. Nine of Swords, you are not completing yourself right now. And I did not mean for that to sound weird. If it did, I'm sorry. This Nine of Swords energy, it ain't good. You're experiencing perhaps some bouts of mental instability, perhaps even mental illness. And I want to say that if that is the case, if you're extremely overwhelmed, stressed out, overburdened, underappreciated, or supported, then take the time to go out and get the help that you need. There is absolutely no shame in that whatsoever. I mean, hey, when your arm's broken, you don't just sit there being like, oh, my arm's broken. Like, I'm too ashamed to go to a doctor to fix it. Nah, you go to the fucking doctor and you get it fixed, right? It's the same thing with your brain, okay? If your brain's broken, you go to a doctor and you fix it immediately. That's my advice to you, Gemini. I feel like I could leave it there, but here's the Fool card. This might be, and the Moon card. Yeah, you are secretly stressed the F out. But you are playing it so close to the vest. You're not telling anybody, you're not sharing it with anybody, possibly because you don't trust anybody. Well, there might be one person that you do trust. We have a Page of Wands here. So there might be a younger fire sign that you do possibly trust. But if this person is not like a clinical psychologist or anything of that nature, don't. Yeah, see, you got the Tower card. You have to go talk to somebody. Unless this person is like some kind of psychiatric prodigy or savant of some psychological sort, I don't know that I would just completely ignore your better judgment to confide in whoever this Page of Wands is. Because right next to it, you have a Tower card, and right before it, you have the Nine of Swords. I would say forget that, lose that idea entirely, and go talk to someone that has a PhD in clinical psychology. I mean, talk it out with someone sane and someone who is not immersed in whatever it is that's ailing you. Oftentimes, when we're in the middle of some kind of unfortunate circumstance, it's the people around us who sometimes don't give the good advice that we need to hear because we're too close to the problem to really be able to see what it actually is. It's usually someone not attached to it all who doesn't have any emotional bias, or there's no confirmation. It's all objective reasoning. None of it's circular. It's not like, well, this is what I think because I experienced this, that, or the other. They haven't experienced anything because it's your problem, it's your issue, it's your life, it's not theirs. So you have to go talk to somebody who's outside of it because they will be the most objective and clear headed about it. If you talk to somebody who's inside and experiencing it with you and seeing how it's taking its toll on you, that even that just in and of itself alone is going to shape their approach to the advice that they give, and it could taint it a little. Because maybe they're going to say, well, I don't know, I don't want to ask them to do that because, I mean, they're already hurting so bad. Like, I don't want to put more pressure. I don't want to, ask them to do too much. Or I don't want to, I don't know, rock the boat that they're already, falling out of. But somebody who doesn't have any stake or skin in the game is going to be able to tell you precisely, like, hey, well, that's that, this is this, and here's the solution. And anyway, that's what I have for you. Kind of like when you're in a business and it's going south and you need to receive help with your personal consultant. And like these people, their whole job is just to go around like corporations who basically do like a outside third party, almost like double blind placebo controlled type of study of whether or not it's operating or functional at its core and at its best, that kind of thing. But if you have people like too in the middle of it, it's like they can't see the forest for the trees. Anyway, that's my advice to you, Gemini. I don't think that a young fire sign is really going to help you all that much in this type of situation. Okay, you need clinical help, you need professional help, you need like expert help. You don't need a page of wands. Okay, you need an emperor, you need a king, you need some experts. And that's my advice to you. I hope that was helpful. I hope it resonates. Now we're going to move on to whatever's after Gemini, which I believe is Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you guys. All right, Four of Swords, you're taking it easy. Take it easy. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Ace of Swords. Alright. Some kind of mastermind right here and now is planning to rob you blind, and they think that you don't see it coming. They're going to make some kind of well disguised offer to you that's going to seem like the best thing since sliced bread. But it's all 100% bullshit. I wouldn't take it. Ace of Swords here at the end signifies that you're not going to fall for it because you're not an idiot. That's the wise choice. What else we got here? Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. You're not going to do it. Queen of Wands upright. And the Hermit card. Is Lovers in reverse. You're not in love with it. You're not going to do it. You're going to cut it. Cut, pull, rip, tear, whatever the case, just do it. Just pull the plug on this operation right here, nip it in the bud, say, fuck you, get the hell out of our life, bye. Slam the door in their face, let it hit them in their ass, and say, don't come back. With your fucking stupidity, get the fuck out of my face. That's really the kind of energy I get from those cards, Cancer. Alright, that's my reading. I hope it resonated. No? Move on to Leo. Leo, you guys are the stars of the zodiac right now. I wonder if you're still in that whirlwind of romance that the collective is just immersing and baptizing you in right now. Let's see. Let's see how that's working out. You're being taken for one hell of a wild ride right now. I have absolutely no doubt about that. You got the radiant card in reverse. Yep, that's that universal flow rushing its waters right over you, being like, oh, wait, who, what, when, where? Oh, nah, you don't want that. You want this. Be like, huh? Where? Nah. Come on this way. Let me show you what I got over here. And you're just letting those waters wash over you like a waterfall. Like a waterfall over that lion's mane. Let's see how that's going here. You're coming to the tail end of it. I'll tell you that it's coming to a close. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see. Yep, here you are, Leo. 9 of Pentacles, single as a Pringle. After all that. Page of Cups. 7 of Cups. Yep. Tarot has spoken. Yeah, you took you. Well, 7 of Cups. That's not a good way to end a reading. It's like you're Leo. You know what? Just come back next week. Let's see if I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing I can say when you're in the middle of something like this. All right, we're gonna move on now to Virgo. That's after Leo, right? Okay, Virgo. What do we got for you guys out there? What do I got for our Virgo people? Eight of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. And the Magician. All right, it looks like you're about to make the same mistake as a Gemini. With this, once again, Page of Wands and the Tower card and the Moon card. And let me tell you, this 3 of Pentacles is here just for one reason and one reason only. That is collusion. How and why would I take that one particular meaning out of the hundreds that are usually ascribed to any given card? Well, it is coupled here with the Tower and the Moon. So it's not just the collusion card and the Tower card, but also the Moon card, which means this is something hidden from you. It's something you don't see, but it just looks like the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it's not, so don't fall for it. That's my reading for you, Virgo. I hope that resonated. Now we're going to move on to what's after Virgo? Libra. Oh, Libra. Libra. Let's see what's going on. Give me just a second. Right. Okay. What is up with our Libra people? Okay, Libra, you're dealing with a Leo. A Two of Wands, Temperance card. You're trying to slow something down with somebody who's already very definitively decided that they want to be with you. It could be your twin flame. But that's how they're looking at you, but it's not necessarily how you're looking at them. However, I don't know if you've been watching this whole time, but the grass not always being greener is very true. I mean, look at this strength card. She's standing on very fertile soil. You know? It's beautiful. Hi, Guna. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Yes, it's paid reading. Guna Sheila Mishano. I'm doing very well. I'm happy to see you. I'm almost done with the signs. If you do want to order a reading, I'm almost done and I can give you some answers. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Libras, I can see here that you're in a pretty good place right now, to be totally honest with you. This is all very positive. There's nothing wrong here at all. You've been working hard at something that you're going to finally be able to reap the reward of. You might have to collaborate with someone close to you or around you. The Queen of Swords. Oh, Guna Sheila, just check the description box. Check the description. And we can get into a paid reading. Okay. Libra, I'm seeing that something that you've been trying to work on and cultivate for some time will, with the help of a couple of different key individuals. Maybe a Leo, maybe a Aries, maybe a Sagittarius, and maybe an Aquarius or a Gemini or a fellow Libra. I feel like you're trying to assemble some kind of a team here to do something. And I feel like if you're not quite sure yet what that team is or what it should consist of or who, this is it. I feel like this is you, and you're trying to get something done here. And it's almost like the cards are telling you this is the team that's going to get it done. It's Queen of Swords, running point, like the point guard. Sagittarius, and Aries, and Leo. I feel like with this really solid team right here, you're going to be able to accomplish your goal. And that's what I see for you, Libra. Hope that resonated. Hope it helped. This does look like a powerhouse, so take that advice for sure. Now we're going to be moving on to our Scorpios. Goodness, Sheila, did you want to order a reading? I have just a couple of signs left, and then I can answer your question. But we are doing paid readings. Are you still with us, Goodness, Sheila? Okay, we'll move on to the Scorpio reading. Okay, sorry. It's like literally couldn't breathe. Okay. Like, it's kind of important to be able to do that, so you can't go without breathing for very long. So, all right, Scorpio, we got the Temperance card. This is a card of wisdom in the midst of indecisive action. Like, you might not be entirely certain what to do, but you know you have to do something, and you know you have to do it fast. And that is reiterated here with the World card, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun card. Wow, this is actually looking pretty good, Scorpio. I'm not gonna lie, this is very bright, very sunny, very. This is all super positive. I'm not quite certain I've seen a spread like this. Eight of Wands in the reverse, but this has just been reversed. Let me see if it's supposed to be. This right here will tell us. Yes, it is. I'm going to read the Eight of Wands in reverse for you. Because I do get that it was supposed to be that way. It looks like something has come to a. Okay, right off the bat, what I'm going to be able to tell you is something that just recently came to an end is getting a very passionate new beginning. Now, it looks like this is going to be an honest beginning. You have the Sun card here, meaning everything's on the up and up, exactly as it is, exactly as it appears. That doesn't necessarily mean that if the Moon cards pops up that things aren't what they appear, but it can. So this is something definitely that you can count on. Maybe the first time around you couldn't for some reason, but the second time around you can. But I'm getting that this is definitely a second time. But I'm just wondering how the Eight of Wands is supposed to be read for the outcome here. Well, according to the book, it says, when contemplating the meaning of the Eight of Wands, ask yourself, is it time for a break? Am I sure about my direction? Am I ready to receive the message? Is it time for a trip or relocation? Am I being direct in my message to others? Upright, it says message, direction, balance, reverse, discord, frustration, giving up, and the unknown. Characteristics about your mate you once found endearing or inspirational now seem like character flaws. Be fair, decide whether you can live with your streak or not. Money, you're waiting on money, but its arrival isn't guaranteed. Time to stop waiting for your fortune to magically change and start changing it with your own actions. Career, climbing the ladder to success, you have had a lot of unanswered questions about your ascent. Some of these are moral issues you're struggling with. All you can do is your best. Family, while others might be looking down their noses at how you run your family affairs, rest assured you're doing just fine. Don't let gossip frustrate you. So I guess it's really not all that negative of an outcome, but I can just go ahead and clarify it. Whatever the case may be, it's almost like if upright it signifies a card of worry or anxiety or stress or haste or acting in haste. In the reverse, it means maybe you recently did act in haste and you're kind of regretting it, but at the same time, it's also suggesting that you shouldn't stress out too much about it. Maybe just decide to communicate clearly with whoever it is that was involved and try to change the fate. Clarify just one last thing about the Eight of Wands. The Devil card. Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there was definitely some toxicity with whatever it was that went down here, but the Five of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Something's really playing on your emotions here. Something really has you feeling down and out and a little bit torn about what the next step is or how to proceed. Let me go ahead and clarify, why is the Devil card here? Let's see that. Why is that here? For the outcome. Let's clarify the Devil card. Okay, the Hangman in the reverse. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. The Six of Swords upright. Okay, I think recently you have decided to give something a rest. Now, usually that's coupled with the Four Swords card, but I guess that has a sort of different connotation to it. There is some kind of maybe friendship or collaboration or partnership that in the past you felt emotionally connected to, but at the same time a little bit guarded. Like, even though you did feel intuitively like you could trust this person and you did like the person as a friend, you could still kind of sense that it was necessary to have your guard up a little and to just kind of keep one eye over your shoulder and, always like have two eyes behind your head kind of thing. Or like, what's the expression? Like, have eyes behind your back. Is It kind of feels like you had that sort of thing going on. But even though it may or may not have in actuality been anything too concerning or anything that would cause too many questions, it does look like you're still going to move away from it with the Six of Swords card. And though it might bring you a little bit of distress and a little bit of pain and a little bit of heartache, you're going to say goodbye to a dear friend that means a lot to you. Now, why? I don't know. Should you? I don't know. But it looks that way. It looks like you have some kind of a friendship, some kind of a bond with someone that you do trust, even though you are still guarded. But it's just not what you hope for, and you're going to walk away from it, and it's going to cause a little bit of sadness and a little bit of pain and a little bit of anxiety. But I think by the end of it, when it's all said and done, you'll be happy and you'll be fine and you'll be safe and you'll be secure. So you definitely have to take that into account, not just like how hard it might be to leave a person behind that you truly care for, as a friend or otherwise, whatever the case may be. This could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a partner, it could be a crush, it could be someone you're dating, it could be somebody you work with. You might have to fire somebody, you might have to hire somebody, you might have to, uh, I don't know, it could be anything. But I believe that in the end it's going to be good, because you have the card, the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is just, I've never seen anything like this. It's quite powerful in a very spectacular sort of way. So it's going to be worth letting go of whatever this is down here that you need to let go of. So I hope that you find the strength to do so, because that is your reading, Scorpio. And now we move on to the last and final Sagittarius. Let's find out what's going on with our Sagittarius. Cards, please tell us from behind the veil. Who would know what is happening right now with our Saggies? Eight of Swords in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles upright. Justice in the reverse. Three of Wands. You could be dealing with some type of legal matter, and I'm saying that because the Justice card is here in reverse. If it were upright, it could just be something you feel you need some kind of justice for. Maybe you feel like you've been wronged, or maybe you're dealing with some kind of divorce or separation, or maybe even possibly marriage, or maybe even just a lawsuit. But the card's in reverse, so that indicates to me that something is not turning out in your favor. But this is something you're working very diligently on, like day and night and day. You know, whether you have the help or not, you're continuing to do it all on your own. And also be aware there is somebody watching you from afar. They could be much like a snake of some sort, just slithering, not wanting to be seen or heard, yet nonetheless still very much there. Watch out for some type of energy along those lines, okay? Because the Eight of Swords in the reverse, it could be meaning that you're going to become unstuck from something, but the fact that it's mixed with the Justice in the reverse shows me that maybe it's more like this is like an actual hostage crisis. Like, this is not a drill. This is a real deal. If it were upright, it would probably be signaling that you feel a bit stuck, you feel a bit stagnant, you feel like you can't really do the things you want, or go the places you want, or even have a cup of coffee like how you want. Like, it feels like every move you make, somebody's watching, somebody's directing, somebody's guiding. Like, you're on some kind of a set where like some director comes out from behind the camera and tells you, no, you're doing it all wrong, you need to say it like this. You need to, shout a little louder, and then change your voice, and then, start crying, and then, okay, now you're happy again. For whatever weird reason. It's just kind of what it feels like. So, what is the advice? Stand back, keep your eyes open, watch, listen, observe, figure out who you can trust, and then turn to that person immediately. That is my advice for you, Sagittarius. And that concludes our readings. Does anybody have any questions they want to ask that they can be a for? Guys, as fun as this is, and I do love this, it is a nice hobby of mine, but I'm not here as a volunteer. I'm not, turning this in for community service hours. Nobody's paying me to do this except for you guys. So if you want me to keep doing it, then you have to show some support. And I will patiently wait for that. I hope that resonated.
Best thing